Hey everyone, or hello YouTube. So I'm back. Apparently there is still one more mission to carry out, even after the whole Season 20 quest line. But that's what we're gonna finish up today. So it looks like Crow has a mission for us, and we're gonna go see him. I believe this is called Retribution.
Mara and I have been talking, and we came to the same conclusion. It's time to act. The witness sees our connection to each other as a weakness to exploit. It's counting on us not risking more lives in another attack. But if Amanda were here, I think she'd tell us it's time to play some offense. Mara's focusing all her energy directly through you, Guardian. We need you to blaze through the Ascendant Plane one last time. But it won't be without backup. We're all going. Mara says your power is strong enough to sweep us up in your astral wake. When you come out on the Shadow Legion flagship, we'll be right there with you. Lead the charge, Guardian. Let's finish what they started.
Aye, aye. Okay.
If you need a hand, just ask.
I see. Seasonal gear common. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. It is late at night here for me, but hopefully I can wrap up Season 20 and then...
Guardian, with your light and the power which I have imbued, you have grasped the Ascendant Plane in total, and may traverse it at will. We are poised for a victory. It is time to strike. The Shadow Legion flagship is a stain on your sky. Destroy it, and find joy in its destruction.
I have a feeling that this won't be easy.
We will travel the Ascendant Plane by Marakel's grace, and aid you in your attack.
We'll follow your lead. Get inside that ship and we'll all take it down together.
Never fear, Guardian. We'll be your support as you find a path to the ship's engine.
Go. Find your Retribution. Deliver justice as Queen's Guard.
Yes, ma'am.
In all my years fighting back the Taken, I never thought I'd set foot in the Ascendant Plane.
Marakel's power is considerable, but it is not boundless. We must use this opportunity wisely.
That's right. We have our breach points. Make this count.
Find a way through that ship, Guardian. Crow, Mithrax, and I will bring down the Shadow Legion's commanders one by one.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Likewise. Mithrax?
I am ready to cut them down. We will break their ship and watch it fall from our sky.
Looks like they have their own relic. They know we're coming. They know we're here. That's the alarm. We don't have long.
Remember what they took from us. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Yes, sir. You know, I wasn't too sure about this ornament before. I mean, it came back. I mean, it came out back in what was it? I believe it was Season of the Worthy. Yeah. Season of the Worthy. Gotcha! 2 pyramid beacons materialize. Audio coming through my mic is not my mic, my headset. It's a bit warped. I'm not sure why though. And as much as I like gold on the Outbreak Perfected, and as much as I'd like to see it emblazoned with the Curse of Osiris eye, with the Osirian eye, I don't know, I kind of prefer the original sights over the eye. Because the eye, to me, is a bit round, and everything else about Outbreak Perfected is sharp. If that makes any sense. Here we go.
On. Detonating ammunition storage now.
Whoa!
There. It took out their firepower.
Cheers.
Barakel's Corsairs are with me. We are ready.
Good. Devrim's providing cover. Let's move.
I have them in my sights. Don't worry, Guardian. We've got things handled on our end.
Maybe it's just pyramid tech. Not a relic per se, but just a relic. Just pyramid tech. No. No. On a third glance, it does look to be weapon crafting. If I think about it, this,
accept my power, Guardian, and tear down their defenses with your light.
If I think about this correctly, the relic on Mars was supposed to be some sort of. I think Savathun said it was a databank of sorts, either that or a depository of every weapon that's ever made. But it only tracks the patterns we remember. Excuse me, stuffing nose. So, since the darkness is connected with, like, consciousness and mentality, I suspect the relic on Mars is meant for us to shape our weapons, and the Witness gave the Cabal their own relics to shape their weapons. Darkness against darkness. And and now that I say that, was it the Witness who put the relic on Mars? Or was it something else? Communicating to us through both light and darkness. Favor of destruction. Whoa!
Those cooling fans are the only thing stopping the engine from going critical. You'll have to destroy those generators first.
Damn it. The light and darkness software. Perhaps we're meant to wield both light and darkness. Perhaps they're not even light and darkness to begin with. Perhaps... Oh... Gardener and Winnower. Or maybe the Witness is like, kind of like us, a wielder of both light and darkness. 3 cooling fans down. Moving to the 4th.
Earlier, I took out the legionary with the biggest helmet. Had to be their leader. They're headless now, so to speak. You're clear to bring down those engineers. Then that engine is all yours.
Those are some big burly engineers. Gotcha. Wait a minute. The guy with the big helmet. I wonder. Yeah. Because if I'm thinking about this correctly, darkness is always supposed to, like, cut out and find the final shape. Everything else is just rot. So, here's the biggest question on my mind. Why create the
Destroy
Scorn?
the engine and take down this ship.
Marakel will bring us back safely. Complete your mission, Guardian.
Aye,
And
aye.
have a little fun with it.
So first of all, the Scorn were created through a wish. Yet, they're still alive. Even though Vickrol is kind of in hiding, and in my head, not really necessary to the plot. So the Witness is keeping them around in his employ, as revived Elixir. He even resurrected Praxis, the Technocrat. And if darkness is all about, like, cutting away the rods, why have necromancy? Even Oryx didn't allow necromancy. He was probably the staunchest supporter of the darkness. And even when you consider about it, Rolk was resurrected too. He caused the destruction of his own planet through that Saphiric converter, which later became the Offended. Which ultimately destroys worlds. Even Throne Worm. even throne worlds, apparently. Or in theory, that's what would have happened. But we prevented that. And Rolk died again, this time permanently. As a Praxis, he's an elixir. Part of me would like to believe that the Elixni, or Praxis himself, could not explode in a matter of darkness like Rolk or Callus, because right, escaping. Because they were once tied to the Traveler.
There are many battles to come, but we have this victory today.
Every civilian in the EDZ can see what we've done. They know we're keeping them safe from whatever the Witness wants with them. Well done, Guardian. You too, lads. We made quite the team up there.
We made the Shadow Legion hurt. We showed them that we can strike back.
In this, we honor Amanda's memory.
Alright. I thought it would be more epic than that, but apparently not so. But yeah, something that just came into my mind. The Traveler came to the Elixni before it came to humanity. And it blessed their world with the light. And they didn't necessarily become guardians because the ghosts weren't created at that point. But they did, but they were blessed with light. That might be the key to necromancy, is both light and darkness. Because if we think about this correctly, necromancy is the art of raising the dead. It's an unnatural act. I mean, look anywhere. Here, for example. On Earth, there are many different religions or... Well, technically, necromancy was... Okay, so, hear me out on this. In multiple fandoms, Dungeons and Dragons, Star Wars, hell, even Highlander. The art of necromancy or light preservation of life beyond its time of death is considered unnatural, which is why we associate it with darkness. Yet here in Destiny, it appears that the light can resurrect, whereas the dark prefers to say, let them die. But I'm not sure if that's the case. Because on the one hand, light is life. Darkness is death. Light seeds plants, and dark reaps them. But at the same time, light nullifies past memories, whereas darkness makes you remember them. I think I saw on a YouTube video the other day, I don't know if it was this week or the week prior, but apparently someone was saying ghosts are made from darkness, apparently. And we've seen that our ghost has a connection to the witness, which is obviously dark. And there's probably a reason why there aren't any Elixni Guardians from Reese. Or why there weren't any Elixni Guardians before or after the Whirlwind. Because the darkness arrived and the Traveler left. But on Earth, the Traveler stayed. And so this collision of light and darkness created the ghosts and allowed the art of necromancy to happen. Yes. Because I said before, light is life and dark is death. If you wanted to resurrect someone, you would need to understand both elements. How to raise someone from the dead and bring them back to life. I think that might be the final shape. Or maybe it's coming together in the void. I don't know entirely what the final shape is, but I can only surmise that resurrection only happens when light and dark are combined. The light didn't arrive for the Cabal. The light arrived for Rolk's race, which I forget the names of, but it arrived for Rolk's race, and then it left them, leading to this sort of societal divide. And because the witness was able to use a scrap of the light, or no. If the witness is both light and dark, they must have used a scrap of light to bring back Rolk as their dark disciple. But it's only 1 second chance, whereas with our ghosts, it's multiple. I think I'm starting to see. Nezrek had multiple tombs, which meant that he had to die and come back to life to reach those tombs. To reach that number of tombs. And we saw that he did in the Root of Nightmares. he saw that the light and the darkness converged to resurrect Nezarek, only for us to kill him again. This makes me wonder if Nezarek will come back. And yes, Nezarek did explode in the same way Callus and Rolk exploded. And that could explain why the story of Destiny has yet to go on, but the saga of Light and Dark is going to end in the final shape. Because, at some point, the light and the darkness are going to converge into one power, and we, the Guardians, are able to wield that power. But then who would be our next enemy? The Vex. We still don't know much about them. But we do know that they are out there. And Fikrul is able to use some variant of the darkness to keep resurrecting Scorn. However, he has to be present, or a master of the Scorn has to be present in order for Scorn to be resurrected. So, in this case, Master of the Scorn would be the Witness. Which would again feed into the light and dark theory. I need more information. Either way, regardless of what my theories produce, or what my ramblings may be, I need more data.
You did it, Guardian. And thanks for taking us along for the ride. Felt good to get a few shots in. You make one hell of a Queen's Guard. Wish it didn't have to end, but Mara won't be able to channel her energy out forever. She'd deny it, but she's getting tired. Even if the power of the Awoken fades, you'll always have their gratitude. And Mara's. And mine. There are still pockets of prisoners out there. Devrim and Mizrax will keep running rescue efforts as long as it takes. I'll be here too. We can't protect everyone, but helping who we can, there's nothing more important than that. See you around, Guardian.
Amen.
Holliday, I know the Traveler won't bring you back, but if it did, you wouldn't remember any of us, or who you were. You wouldn't remember what you did. Tradition would dictate I not tell you. But I think I would. I would hold your hand and tell you that you were the best of us. Fearless, kind, and joyful. Skilled, stubborn, brave and principled, even to the end. what you meant to the people who loved you. I know that if you became a guardian, you would be all those things again. But here, now, we can only live in the better world you've made for us. And hold ourselves to the example you set. Thank you for what you did and who you were. Goodbye, Amanda.
Damn. Feels fitting to close out that chapter.
Where would we go? Oh no. This bickering is pointless. We need to continue the north.
Alright. I think that'll do it for today. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next season. As soon as I figure out how to go through the share menu. Okay, like I said before, I'll see you all in the next season.